Hello, everyone. Deb Floros, guest designer for Rings and Things. I've got some vinyl trade beads in amazing, beautiful colors, and I'm going to make some summer jewelry out of these joyful beads with some silver components and some crystals as well. So I've got three sizes. I've got an 6mm in green, I've got a 4mm in yellow, and I've got a 3mm in pink. These are very, very small, flat discs, and they are amazing, amazing vinyl, and they might be a little bit tricky to work with because they're not so easy as larger beads to string on, but I've got some fun components to work with, some silver seashells, a little spiral, and those incredible prestige crystals. So you can cut open your strand. It's just on some yarn, and you can cut open that strand and pull off as many as you think you'll need. You can actually tie the yarn back together. Look at the beautiful saturated color of these. So I'm going to make a trio of bracelets and a pair of earrings here. So I'm pulling off some of the pink and the green for the first bracelet. I'm going to use that really fun little swirly bead, and I'm just kind of measuring out as I get all of these strung on. Now this can take some time. You may want to stack some of them up with your fingers and then push the wire, your stringing wire through them. And that little swirly bead is also a little tricky to get through, but just patience and enjoy the process of making it. So I'm stringing on a bunch of green with little pink accents around that swirly bead, and then some more of the green. And I'm putting a little bit of the pink at both ends of that bracelet. And unlike when you normally count beads, you probably need to measure how much you're using on each side, unless you really want to count that many of those little disc beads. But they sure are beautiful, and I'm really happy with how this one looks. So I'm just going to use crimp tubes and a little bit of French wire and a lobster claw to finish off this bracelet. Just going to keep it simple and make sure that it fits me just right. There I'm creating a loop at one end with my French wire, and then I'll add my lobster claw to the other end. Simple, easy peasy, just crimp, and you've got your first bracelet made. Oh, I just love it. It's so cute. So I'm going to cut up the yellow strand now and pull off some of those beads. And I love how they look. I think actually I'm going to make earrings next instead of a bracelet. So I'm grabbing a ball end head pin and one of those metal shells, which are double-sided, by the way. And I'm going to create a wire wrap loop. And I'm going to do that for both of those beads and get them ready to string on about 6 inches of 22 gauge wire. And then I'm going to surround that little loop with some of the vinyl beads. I'm going to use some yellow, then I'm going to use some green, and you can kind of judge how many you want. You could even do a different pattern. And that's the cool thing about these beads is you can create all kinds of fun patterns with these. And there are other colors that are available at Rings and Things. So they are fun, and I've got a little pattern of the different sizes and colors. And then I'm going to cross the wires up top, and I'm going to grab my bent chain nose, and I'm going to hold on to both of those wires as they're crisscrossed. I'm going to pull one up and pull the other wire around and put about 3 loops there to secure the 2 wires together. Then I'm going to cut off my excess, and then I'm going to create a wire wrap loop up top with some round nose pliers. So just going to add a couple of loops around there and then set them aside for ear wires when I'm all done with my other pieces. And oh gosh, they're so cute. They're so colorful. Great for the summer. Okay, so now for the second bracelet. I've got yellow, I've got green. I'm doing like sections of yellow and then like 3 green. So just creating a little bit of a pattern there. And then I'm adding a few little pink ones and then one of my faceted prestige crystals. And that's an 8mm. It's so stunning and beautiful. And I think just the combination of the vinyl and the glass is just really interesting and fun. So I'm creating the same pattern on the other side, and I'm just going to finish this one off like I did the other. I'm going to use a little bit of French wire, crimp tubes, and a lobster claw, and just make an easy peasy bracelet. Oh my gosh, look at these two together. Oh, so fun. Now the yellow one is a little bit shorter, so I'll fix that in a bit. Now I'm going to go back to the pink, and I'm going to combine some yellow, and I think I'm going to use one of the other prestige crystals. So I'll have a trio of bracelets, 2 with the crystals and 1 with that swirly metal bead. Next, I'll add my ear wires, and now I've got a jump ring on that smaller bracelet, and I've got a beautiful set of bracelets and earrings for the summer, all with these amazing pieces and parts from ringsandthings.com. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day.